Well, as you might guess, Donna's memory on things like this is a lot better than mine. She tells me that she was kept in the hospital for 5 days. I don't know if that was an unusual length of time or not. I know it'd be unusual in this day and age, man. They kick you out of hospitals now so fast that you're not sure you ever were there. Well, in the meantime, while she was in the hospital, her dad and mom came down. Probably it was time to be close to the time she'd be coming home. But then Mom Williams stayed. And she stayed for about 10 days. And that's giving Donna and me a lot of support. A lot of time to adjust to how to take care of a baby and to get into the routine of doing so. And I think it was not only a break for Donna and Dean, but a real break for Roy. His grandma loved every one of those kids, and certainly she loved that first grandchild. So there's a lot of support. And, you know, I got my Z's pretty well. I think there was times when I'd be aware that Donna was up and that her mom was up and that the baby was up and that they were having to work with that baby to get it fed and get it changed and get it happy. Incidentally, Donna tells me that when Roy had colic, that I didn't want her mother putting peppermint in the water or the milk to help settle the stomach. I can't believe I did that, because as the years went by, peppermint's one of my mainstays to keep my stomach being friendly. Shame on me for denying that to my son when he was having colic. But I wasn't too curious about what went on at night. I think maybe I got up a time or two, but I wasn't curious enough to get up very often. I was keeping right on that work schedule at the hospital and attending classes and doing my thing. Now that baby bed that Roy came home to had been given to Donna's mother at a shower before Donna was born. So that little crib that Kyler Sabala is in, I expect right now, has a history. Donna was probably the very first baby. I guess it was new when she got it. Her mom got it. Probably the first baby to use it, but our kids used it. We've had grandkids use it, and great-grandkids use it. Who knows? It may survive to be used by some great-great-grandkids. It wouldn't have been used now. It got pretty shaky somewhere along the line. And Grandpa Kajowski, Roy's wife's father, Leonard Kajowski, could fix anything. He was the man that was in charge of the whole bus and maintenance operation at the Alamosa schools. And when he was aware that crib was in need of repair, he just took it and reworked it, I think, from ground zero up. And it's probably in better shape now than it's been for years. Thank you, Leonard. Thank you, Eleanor, for encouraging him to take the time to do it. Roy, of course, had lots of visitors. I'm sure my grandparents were up to that hospital to see that little guy 2 or 3 times since they were there 5 days. I'm sure Uncle Red and Aunt Dorothy came. I'm sure that Uncle Marion and his wife Hazel came, and on and on. An important occasion in the family. First great-grand, I think. Yep, I believe it would be the first great-grand for my grandparents. So looking back, just in case they are able to look down and hear it, thank you, Mom Williams. Thank you, Dad Williams. for being willing and able to give. You know, it wasn't easy for Grandpa Williams to be without his mate, his partner, cook, and bedmate. And it wasn't easy for Grandma to be away from her husband. But she was right down there taking care of her grandson and helping her daughter. What a loving, special time. Thanks again.